Hi guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. I am back again after a very long time because I was on vacation and then there were some work commitments and so on and so forth. So, in today's pick a card reading, we will find out how is the person on your mind currently feeling for you. So, for the first group, we have this green stone over here. For the second group, we have this rather dark purple or black stone with white stripes on it. I'm never really able to figure out its exact color. And then I have this blue stone for my group 3. Pause the video over here, meditate on all 3, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the green stone, let's see how is the person on your mind currently feeling for you. This is a timeless reading and we are going to begin with your oracle cards. So we have deceit over here. Then we have action, inner peace, and flexibility. Alright. So the message that I'm immediately getting is that your person is taking accountability for some action of theirs, which I am picking up is not very recent. Like some form of deceit came your way from them. The numbers 25 and 17, by the way, might be significant. It can be your birthday or theirs or whatever the case is, or the numbers 8 or 7 can be significant. Anyway, so they are basically taking responsibility for their actions of the past, wherein they had deceived you in some capacity. Another message that I'm getting is that they are hiding right now from you the fact that they are working on taking action towards you and restoring peace in this connection. I feel like this person in the past had issues with stubbornness, and very severely at that. Because this man over here, when I look at him, more so than deceit, he seems to be the kind of person who basically just wants everybody to dance to their tunes, which obviously cannot happen all the time. You are your own person, you have your own mind, you have the right and the ability to make your own decisions. I feel like in the past, this person was very, very controlling of you. And I'm also picking up the energy that if and when you did something or you said something that wasn't what they were wanting from you, I feel like in those moments, their behavior towards you would become very toxic. Like they would start playing mind games with you just to get you to do those things which they wanted out of you. And not necessarily like the physical stuff, can be anything, honestly. Now, with inner peace and action, I'm getting that this person almost kind of wants to salvage their image in your eyes. They want to redeem themselves. They want to tell you that they are not that person anymore. Also, if you look at this card, you can see that the white horse is ahead of the black horse. So what this signifies is that they want to leave all that darkness in the past. Please excuse the dogs. It's just that every time the watchman comes around, these guys go crazy. Anyway. So yeah, your person basically wants to shed that darkness in the past and they want to put their best foot forward now. I'm not necessarily picking up on any energy that will show me that they have changed drastically or something. Well, I can definitely see that they are working towards it. Another thing that I'm noticing in your case, group 1, is that your person has been observing from afar that your life seems to be going pretty great according to them. I don't think you have communicated a lot to this person from your side of late. There's the sense of calm on your side. And I think that it is troubling them a little bit is what I'm picking up on. Like how come there has not been any communication from group 1? How come it's so quiet over there on their end? Usually they do contact me after every 2 weeks or like at least once a month, or we bump into each other, like at a mall or whatever, but none of that is happening. That's not happening. There is radio silence from your end. But what bothers me still about your person's energy is that although they are planning on taking action towards you and their greatest intention, of course, is to reestablish peace in this connection, and they are working towards becoming more flexible and so on and so forth, The ego is still there, which is why all of this is happening from observation mode. I do not like the fact that they are sitting there and wondering why you're not taking any action instead of just getting up and taking action towards you. Why can't they take action, right? What's the big deal? Why is their ego so big? So that is my issue with your person, group 1. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. And of course, you do not have to let my opinion about your person wash over whatever your opinion is of them. Okay, so from the tarot cards, we have a Knight of Wands right underneath Deceit. So many questions have been answered. Then we have the Hermit, Three of Pentacles, and Two of Cups. So the Knight of Wands over here underneath Deceit is actually making this pretty clear that for a lot of you, for the maximum number of you, in fact, your person had cheated on you with somebody else. They were very promiscuous, or they were commitment phobic. They were keeping their options open, things of that nature. Now, with this drastic shift between the Knight of Wands and the Hermit, as you can see, unless and until you know for a fact that your person is dating somebody, I don't think they are dating anyone right now. And that is something that they would want to communicate to you. With the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups over here, again, their intention and their feelings clear. This person does have feelings for you, all right? Because I have the Two of Cups over here. So this is a high-level soulmate that you're dealing with. The issue at hand, however, is that your soulmate has issues of their own to deal with. So now they do want to reestablish the stability in this connection. They really liked how things were between you guys. For a lot of you, maybe you guys even have a child together. And after having the baby, they cheated on you with somebody else. Or refused to take responsibility for the kid or something along those lines. So they basically want to get back together with you in that holistic sense of a family unit. If not that, then definitely a long-term relationship is what they're looking for. But then here's the thing. After the action card, I have the card of inactivity over here. So do not expect any action or any movement from them anytime soon. Based off of these cards, I would say nothing is going to happen from their end for at least the next 2 to 3 months. After that, you can expect some form of communication or some movement, but not before that. And I'd say, honestly, it's fine. I think they should take as much time as they need to get out of this ego of theirs, to get their head out of their ass a little bit, and then come towards you. Because if this is what they want to offer you, they actually need to be mature enough to sustain this. And you obviously deserve that. Now, we obviously don't know how long it's going to take for them to truly redeem themselves. And group 1, you do not have to wait for anybody. I hope you know that. Then I asked Spirit whether this person was going to contact you. And the card that I got for that was Meditation Brings Answers. The first message that I get from this card is that you needn't worry about communication from them. And honestly, at this point, communication or no communication from them shouldn't deter you from your purpose, from your path at the moment. Because your person, even though they have feelings for you, their intentions are pure and everything, but we've seen over here, they have issues to deal with first, to sort them out first. Whenever you feel doubtful, whenever you have no idea about what to do next, you should definitely resort to meditation. It's going to bring you a lot of clarity. Now, coming back to our question of whether or not they are going to contact you, I think that is something that you will intuitively know if you really meditate on that question. So far, like I had said to you, I don't see anything happening for the next 2 to 3 months. Let's see what message does Spirit have for you. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Now, when I see break the chain over here, I feel like group 1, you've already done a lot of that. If I just stick to this relationship of yours first, this connection of yours first, I think maybe in the past there was a pattern wherein you were the one that was chasing. There was this whole runner and chaser dynamic wherein you were the chaser. I think you've stopped that. And I think the fact that you have stopped doing this is what has finally made them come out of the shadows, to come out of the bushes and see what's going on. So that's good. That's an achievement in itself. But apart from that, because this is a general closing message from Spirit, so what this would imply to you for any other area of your life is that if you want to find your own purpose, embark on a path of your own, which is very different or very offbeat from what has been going on forever in your family or in your friend circle or your society, you absolutely do not have to bother about all of those things. You have to carve your own path at this point. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you. Very quickly, the signs that were present were Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So have a great day, and thank you so much for giving me your time. All the details to book a personal reading with me can be found in the pinned comment and description box. Also, you'll find my Instagram link over there wherein I post reels and tarot readings as well. So if you're on Instagram, make sure to follow me over there as well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 2, so for those of you who chose this dark stone, I still have no idea whether this is purple or black. Anyway, this is a timeless reading wherein we will find out how is the person on your mind currently feeling for you, and let's begin with the oracle cards. So I have over here cornucopia, then I have blossoming abundance, change, and simplicity. All right, for some of you, group 2, you and your person are living at physical distance from each other. That is something that your person is working towards at the moment. I feel like with cornucopia and blossoming abundance over here, one thing is very clear, that your person sees you as their wish fulfillment, and they definitely do dream about living a beautiful, beautiful life with you. They feel like once they're with you, it'll be very happy, it'll be very prosperous, it'll be very abundant, and it'll pretty much be like anything and everything that they could have ever asked for. They still see you like that. They see you in that energy. They see you as the physical embodiment of all their wishes. Like I mentioned, that there is physical distance between the both of you. And maybe in the past, this issue has caused some rifts between the both of you. That is something that I can see that they're working towards. Now, because I see this energy approaching you, I feel like they are somehow trying to work this out on their end. How can they shift to wherever it is that you're living? Even if not permanently, at least to begin with, temporarily. Pick up a contractual job or whatever it is, and then maybe spend some time with you, convince you to move back to wherever it is that they're living, something along those lines. But they are definitely planning to move to wherever it is that you're living at the moment. Even if you guys are in the same country or the same state, maybe the city is different, or even if the city is the same, maybe the localities are quite far apart, but there definitely is physical distance over here. Now, I see also with simplicity that your person does not want to unnecessarily overcomplicate this connection. I think one of the things that this person is trying to change in this connection is to change the narrative of this connection altogether. In the past, this was very complex. They had no clarity of thought. Maybe you had no clarity of thought either. Now, like how a feather just simply moves through the air, through the breeze, goes wherever the wind carries it. Similarly, your person wants this connection to at least start moving forward. I don't think that they are immediately going to complicate it. I don't think that they are immediately going to use heavy terminologies like love or moving in or change or shift, etc., etc. I think they're going to take it slow. I'm definitely picking up on slow movement over here, but definite movement. You guys might be seeing a lot of repeating 11s, like 1111 or just 11-3 as well. Maybe your master number is 11 or 3. Or these dates might be significant for you. It can be your birthday or theirs. I also feel like very soon there is going to be a shift in this connection, which will be in its ultimate favor, in the ultimate favor of this connection. But blossoming abundance, change, cornucopia, this is a very beautiful lineup over here. Like all in all, I see your connection progressing, group 2. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now, if only I can get them. All right, so from the tarot cards, we have the World, then 6 of Cups, Nine of Pentacles and Four of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, group 2, this connection that you're asking about, this individual that you're asking about today is somebody whom you've known for a very long time now. Maybe you guys were high school sweethearts or whatever the case might be, but this isn't brand new that I'm picking up on. Of course, for some of you maybe it is, but for most of you, this is an old flame that you're asking about. Also, this is a soulmate that you're dealing with, as suggested with the Six of Cups over here. This individual might be, or you might be, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, not necessarily the zodiacs. So the world again over here is confirming the fact that there is physical distance between the both of you, that they're trying to win over. Now, one thing that is very clear from your person's feelings is that they do have lots of feelings for you. All right, just thinking about you makes them very nostalgic. Their mind keeps going back to all the good times that they spent with you. What is happening essentially is that right now they are feeling very neglected. All right, the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Cups right next to each other is telling me that your person is seeing you. First of all right, they have their eyes on you. If you guys are connected on social media, then of course through there. Or if you have a public account, then very easy to stalk you, of course. So that's how. Otherwise, through a mutual friend's account or a fake account, or getting the information about you from the grapevine or through your mutual friends or whatever it is, they basically know what you're up to. All right. So even if they're not talking to you right now and you feel like they have absolutely no idea what you're up to, what's going on in your life, that's not true. They know everything. All right. And they can see that you're very happy right now. I don't think you're dating anybody, and I think they know that too, that you're not dating anybody, but they also don't see you being depressed about it, which is good, obviously. I mean, being single is no reason to be sad, obviously. So they see that. But what they also feel is that you're so busy in your own life, in your career, in your achievements, hanging out with your friends and whatnot. It seems to them that you have completely forgotten about them. And they feel like although they want this reconciliation with you, they feel like if they do extend their offer to you, you probably will not acknowledge it or that you will reject it. So there is this fear of rejection that is slowly making its way into their mind right now. I'm not necessarily picking up as this being a very active part of their feelings at the moment. I feel like primarily because 6 is of course more dominant. So there's more of hope over here. But in certain quantities, there is a fear of rejection as well, given the fact that according to them now, apparently, you do not need them anymore. You do not want them anymore. Even though you do not have anybody else in your life right now, according to them, and maybe you genuinely do not, despite that, you're not necessarily craving for them now. Okay. Whew. Then I asked Spirit whether this individual was going to contact you, and for that I got trust over here. I'm also noticing how your person is being guided right now by the higher realms, beings from their spirit team, spirit guides, ancestors, their higher self, heck, even your higher self maybe. So trust that there will be communication coming your way from this individual. And if I had to give you a timing based off of this spread over here, I would say within 6 to 4 months. I don't think it's going to be 9 months. I mean, of course, this is a general reading, so for some of you, it can be 9 months. Unfortunately, Pentacles and Cups are both slow-moving energies. Otherwise, I would have been more than happy to say 6 to 9 days. Maybe for some of you, it is 6 to 9 days. All right, so basically, trust that there will be incoming communication. And this is Spirit's message for you today, which is Unbound. And it says, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. This, for me, reminds me a lot about the Nine of Pentacles, wherein she's just very happy being all by herself. She's accomplishing so much. She's happy. She's reaping the rewards. She's exploring new things. There's a lot of happiness that radiates from this card. And with Unbound over here, I feel like Spirit's message for you is to embody this energy in case you haven't already. Spirit is asking you to release any form of attachment that you might be having towards this connection or any other thing in your life right now for that matter. Don't let anybody or anything restrict you. As soon as you start feeling confined in a connection or in a situation, as soon as it stops feeling good in your heart, that is when you know that it is time to move on. And you should be doing that. And again, when I say move on, I don't mean move on from this connection. That is totally your choice. I just mean that when you stop feeling happy, when you start feeling like it has become a prison of sorts, is when you know that it's time to move on. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. You'll find that all the details to book a personal reading with me in the pinned comment and the description box. Also, if you're on Instagram, do give me a follow over there. The link is in description. I post tarot readings over there as well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, so for those of you who chose this blue stone over here, let's see how is the person on your mind currently feeling for you. Keep in mind that this is a timeless reading, and let's start with your oracle cards. So for you, I got the Sun, and then indecision in reverse, that's good, new beginnings, and freedom. All right. Okay, so the very first thing that comes to my mind when I see the Sun card is that according to your person, you have a lot of options. You've undergone a glow up. There are a lot of people that are taking notice of you. There is a lot of chatter surrounding you. They have heard stuff about you from the grapevine, whether or not it's true. But basically the image that's there in their head right now of you is that suddenly you have become very, very desirable. Now, what I mean by this is that you have become desirable for others. Like, they know that they now have competition. They know that there are a lot of people who want you or who are lusting after you. Primarily because of your looks, but of course it does not always have to be just that. It can obviously be because of the kind of person that you are as well. And given the fact that this is the Sun card, I would say that it is your personality which is very fun-filled, like your energy group 3. It's very, very infectious. When you meet somebody, even if you talk to them for, let's say, just 5 or 10 minutes, you always leave an impression on them. Like, people remember you. There are a lot of times when you meet somebody, you do not even remember their name, you do not remember the kind of conversation you had with them. But in your case, it's different. Even if for, like throughout the duration of, let's say, 30 minutes, you've only told somebody your name once, or it has only come up once in a conversation, after you get up and go, the individual will remember you, your face, your name, everything. So that's how remarkable of a personality you possess, and your person knows this. Maybe in the past, they were taking you for granted because you were very clearly focused on them. So they had that sense of security. But I feel like, and the fact that this pretty lady over here is all by herself, so I would say that you've now, if not entirely withdrawn communication, you've at least reduced it. All right, and it shows over here. And because of that, they've suddenly come back to the realization that it was actually one of the most popular people who was after them, and now that's not the case anymore. And there are obviously tons of other people out there who want the person that wanted them. So that obviously sucks. Now, with indecision over here being in reverse, I said that this is a good sign, because what this tells me is that there was a time in the recent past wherein your person was very confused about where they wanted this connection to go or what they wanted out of it. But now with new beginnings and freedom, they're very clear that they want a new beginning with you of this connection. Also with freedom and the fact that indecision is present over here, maybe in the past your person was very restricted because of some other alternative. Now, this alternative could have either been some other connection that they were in, or maybe their family wasn't very supportive of your connection, or they had a lot of career restrictions. Something or the other was just always going on. And the question would always be whether they choose you in this connection or they choose that other thing, situation, or person, or whatever it is. So now they have made up their mind that they will free themselves from that second option and that they want to come towards you. I feel like there still are a lot of people on their side, friends or family or whatever, who aren't very supportive of your connection with them. And I feel like it has now reached a point wherein your person just does not care about the opinion of those people anymore, because they've made up their mind that they want to come towards you, that they want a new beginning with you. And I think the fact that this has suddenly dawned on them that you are the it person right now, I think that has acted as a catalyst over here. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So from the tarot cards, we have the High Priestess, the Magician, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. You guys might be seeing double sevens. What was this over here? Yeah, the number 8 and 1 might be significant for you, 18 or 81, or you might be seeing 1s and 8s in sequences, also 7s. All right, the signs that are present over here predominantly are Cancer and Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, sorry, not Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. With the presence of the Magician over here, right next to the High Priestess, your person at the moment has no idea about what you're thinking or how you're feeling. So there is this whole guessing game that's going on. You know, they're testing the waters right now. I won't be surprised if recently or sometime in the future, there will be subtle hints coming your way from them wherein they try to see if you're still open towards this connection or not. They are heavily manifesting you. That much is clear with the Magician over here. Of late, maybe you're seeing them in your dreams a lot more frequently than you used to. I see that whatever this internal conflict was, and I'm pretty sure it was about this indecision, has gone now. All right, this energy, this blockage is not there anymore. There is, of course, this magnetic attraction that I'm picking up on because of this secrecy on your end. And I don't think this secrecy is something that you were planning on. It's just that you don't really care anymore, or maybe you've reached a point where you have absolutely surrendered this connection, and that has kind of created this suspense which your person is enjoying right now. Now, with the Seven of Cups being clarified with the Seven of Pentacles, what remains to be seen is which alternative will your person choose to approach you ultimately. So they're going to take their own sweet time with this. As I can see with the Seven of Pentacles over here, they are in no hurry to make this right. They want to make this right. They want a new beginning with you, but they do not want to butcher it by acting out of impulse. So I can see that they're really thinking things through, exploring all of their options in terms of what to say to you, how to approach you, and etc, etc. And once they are fully confident and have a foolproof plan in place is when they will be making that move towards you. But patience will be needed, and if you feel like you've run out of patience, you absolutely do not have to wait for this person. Then I asked Spirit if this individual will contact you, and for that I got Romance. So this, of course, in itself is a yes, that this person will contact you, and not just that, they will also right off the bat start being very flirty and very romantic and try their level best to bring the connection back to the kind of what's the word? Like how it used to be, basically, all lovey-dovey romantic, whatever it was. So they're going to try to reestablish that same bond with you. But again, I don't think anything's going to happen very soon. Seven of Pentacles is making it abundantly clear that you should not expect anything for at least the next 7 weeks. And for some of you, 7 months too, because this is a general reading. Spirit's message for you today is the Crumbling, which says, what are you clinging on to? And what amazes me is that today in all the 3 groups, Spirit's message was pretty much the same for the collective that I channel, basically. What are you clinging on to? Spirit is asking you not just about this connection, but in general also, what is it that you know for a fact isn't serving you, isn't good for you, but you're just very scared of letting go of it because the future is uncertain and that makes you uncomfortable. So you have to ask yourself that question and try and take that risk. Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. You'll find all the details to book a personal reading with me in the pinned comment and description box. If you're on Instagram, do not forget to follow me over there. The link is in description box. I post tarot readings over there as well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.